Good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. We are officially live. We picking up right where we left off. Kind of a slow morning this morning, but I definitely wanted to get things going. We got a lot to talk about. Also, Soul Savvy did put a top, I believe, 12 of the best Nike What The sneakers. So I definitely want to take a look at that list, get your guys' opinion, and I also wanted to react to it as well. Then we're going to hop on over, take a little closer look at the Supreme drop releasing tomorrow. Looks like it might be kind of a Supreme and New Balance day tomorrow. Still looking kind of light. Definitely the best days are probably going to be Friday and Saturday. And you know, if you still got to cop the J-Tip, Saucony, there will be some extra sneakers to go after. But as far as the weekend is concerned, it is pretty low-key. We'll talk about it a little bit deeper. We also got a Palace Doc Martens collab going down on Friday. We'll talk about some of the low-key brands got collabs dropping this week as well. Most of it is on the merch side, but we'll definitely talk a little bit more about that. We'll also get into that Beans New Balance collaboration. There's a couple New Balance 1000 collaborations coming up. I'm sure most of the people probably waiting for the Action Brunson 990 V6, either that same colorway without the shipping or that second colorway. But that one should be, I'm hoping that it'll be dropping on the New Balance site tomorrow. They have in a couple different monitors that it's going to be dropping tomorrow. So I'm guessing it will be the, it's not on the drop list on New Balance, but I am going to be going after that if they do allow us to do so. Then we also, on Friday, do got the J-Tips if you didn't cop those as well. But we'll get into a lot closer look at the weekend. We'll talk about tomorrow as well. Supreme's looking pretty nice. I did not do a tier list. I'm going to save that for the next big collaboration. Then I'll probably put it out in a video itself. But we'll go through that, and then we'll talk about the weekend. We'll hop on over. We got a lot of new looks this morning. We got a new Pata Air Max 90 we'll be taking a look at. We're going to go over to the NBA D-Book. Has some more Chevy. He's got a Chevy Nike collab coming up. And I do like that because it is, you know, I feel like all of his collabs, even though they haven't been the best colorways, they've been pretty true to his personality. This one I actually like in the D-Book. I don't know why they're doing like the blazer low. I wish they would just put these materials on the D-Book. Some really nice long hair suede would do justice for that shoe. But we'll take a look at that. PJ Tucker, the first player in the NBA to bust out the Nike GT Futures. And the colorway was questionable. There has been some dope colorways, especially that Crypto Nate colorway that Wale had on the other day in front of his Winnebago. But we'll take a look at that. Most of the outside is 3M, which they look a lot better under the light, in my opinion. Then we're going to hop on over. We got the Air Max 95 Reverse Neon. It was originally inspired by the original sketch. So we'll take a look at that as well. We do got an in-hand look. And then we also got an in-hand look at the SB Nike Air Max. So I wanted to dig a little bit deeper on that, put a little microflying or magnifying glass on that one and just take a closer look. But first and foremost, let me say hello to the chat. Happy hump day. There we go, baby. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. You know it. Early risers. Big up Lito. A big up Mr. Sheridan. Rio in the house. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Big up Mad Max. Smokey. Yo, yo. Money Fresh. My man with the graphic design plan. Hey, good to see you, MF. Big salutes going out to you as well. Good morning. We're going to go ahead and then roll over to a couple other things I just wanted to touch on. We do got a lot of raffles for that Kobe What The. So I definitely wanted to take a look at those. And then we got some, 420s right around the corner. Shout out Lettuce Heads. We got about 11 days to go. And it might be a little disappointing this year, but there are a couple things going to be dropping. We got some 420 decks for Strange Love that are at a bunch of the skate shops. We'll take a look at those. It's going to be Todd Bratrud doing the artwork on those. And dude, there's some cool ones. I will say, especially with the Supreme decks we got dropping this week. Might be a really good week, in my opinion, for Supreme decks. But, if you're picking one or the other, I don't know. The 420 decks got kind of an Easter theme. But there is one deck with, all of the, basically, he's doing, the Bugs Bunny, and I guess he's got gorillas, grasshoppers. We'll take a closer look at all those. There is some cool decks going to be dropping. You can always count on that as well. And then we're going to hop on over. Mr. Sheridan, where are the Action Brunsons dropping today? Not today. No, they were scheduled on the 10th. I've seen them on a few monitors for tomorrow, but I'm thinking, even though the picture is the pink pair, I was thinking that it'll probably be the pair that dropped last week. On the New Balance, or, on the New Balance site. I haven't seen them on too many raffles, but we'll take a look at that as well and make sure we know exactly what's going on, because I haven't seen them either on the New Balance drop list. So, they might be delaying it, basically. Allie, when is the baklava? I don't know. I pre-sold that stupid shit already, and it will be It'll be canceled soon. I would say, dude, they take a little while from his site. Kind of like the Salehi site sometimes. But hopefully it'll come out sooner. Else you're going to have to call the person that purchased it. And I'm sure they would understand, right? Heck, they didn't get the W. There we go. Hell yeah. Lito goes, yeah, my baklava, still no update. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone's that has gotten shipped out yet. So I'm guessing they are still packaging them up. Too many W's, maybe. Maybe it was too busy for his team. Oh, yeah, no bueno. It's we don't want to hear that, do we? But yeah, I definitely want to go through that What The list with you guys as well. Kind of an interesting list. They did put together. Beans, we looked at that custom What The yesterday. It kind of got me thinking, and it was almost the perfect title for this morning. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of those. I also got 2 Sean Witherspoon samples. Beans, we're kind of getting into the spring season. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on those Air Max 197s. He does have 2 of the 2.0 colorways. Again, we'll take a look at those 2 Pata Air Max 90 colorways. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing more underwhelming than a 2024, 2025 Pata collaboration. I feel like if they're going to keep it OG like this, I would have rather had probably, I don't know. I just don't, they just look like any other Air Max 90 to me. But we'll also take a look at even a doper Air Max 90 that is kind of looking interesting. It depends if you like the colorway or not, but we have a Pan Records Nike Air Max 180. Sorry, it's a Nike Air Max 180. The colorway's not the best, but I don't know. They kind of are interesting. Let me go ahead and start with these. Pop these up on the big board. This is the Pan Records I did not as good. Like, I don't know if these have any connection to the Apron records, but the Apron records ones were better, in my opinion. Mr. Sheridan said Sneaker Politics has the raffle open for Bad Bunny Ballerina. There you go. Morella, our friend across the pond, I'm sure she'll be pretty excited about those bad boys. They're going to be dropping also in a black colorway. I also saw them up on the Adidas Confirmed app as well, which I think they're going to be dropping on Saturday on the Confirmed app. So if you want to give yourself a better shot, of course, there will be a lot of the boutiques also opening up those raffle entries as well. There we go, Eagles fan 805. What's happening, player? Big salutes going out. Good morning, good morning. Let's get it. Yeah, we're just kind of getting started. We're going to be talking, basically, we got some news as well, just more delays. The Black History Month SB did get delayed a little bit as well. That one, I believe, is not going to be dropping until May. Just to get an exact date on that one as well, because I feel like everything has been kind of getting pushed back. Yeah, May 7th. Is when these are going to drop. So they were first intended to drop on March 28th. So they've had a couple different delays. But we will be getting them eventually. Hopefully. Hell yeah. Welcome to the fold. Good morning, good morning. It is officially hump day, everyone. Just getting here. Do you think that Dick's Sporting Goods dropping Kobe, what does? My guess would be yes. I would guess yes. But you would think that we would have already probably heard something because usually, at least with the Jordans, they're usually a week out. It would surprise me if they didn't, Man Max. But I also haven't seen anything. But it looks like the Qs and the boutiques are getting the what does. I hope I can get the what does. If not, I'll have to trade for a pair. I really like those. Yeah. And I really want the Kobe 6 All-Stars. So, if I can finesse something to get those Kobe 6 All-Stars, those are definitely on my list for this year as well, even though I wasn't able to cop them for retail. Definitely something I wanted to get back in the collection if possible. And I would trade for it. All the Kobe 6s that are coming out this year, that orange colorway, super, super sick. I hope they drop that colorway we looked at yesterday, that Jalen Brunson, that kind of that Joker colorway, had like the highlighter yellow. It had also that purple colorway. I really like those as well. NP, my brother from another mother. What's poppin', my boy? Big salutes. You know it. Keeping cool down south. Good morning, good morning. Resale higher alley. Are you talking about the Action Brunsons? Smokey said they should have done another Air Max 1 and just had more than one. I agree. Dude, I agree. Like, I think here, let me pop on over. I just don't love these. You guys tell me. What did they actually do? Just put cream laces in them? And then the wave. But you can't really, the wave, like you said, on the Air Max 1, you can, tell. Here's the other colorway. I feel like the wave just doesn't, it doesn't fit this silhouette. If they're trying to put the wave off everything, do an SB. Do an SB, throw that wave on an SB, and let's see what that bad boy looks like. But yeah, the Air Max 90, I feel like just too many curves that in fact, I didn't notice it, Smokey. I didn't notice it until you literally just said that. I was like, what? So, kind of interesting. The Pata, where do we have that? Oh, right here. Yeah, I just saw that they are so, yeah, I did, dude, I just noticed the wave, literally. I was like, I didn't see it. Maybe if they would have done it in a different color, I don't know. They're so underwhelming. Oh, man. That's what she said. The wave isn't really, I know. I agree. I really like that Air Max 1. Hey, old school, baby. You know it. We up and at it. Grab your favorite snack. Grab your favorite pack. Fill that coffee cup up. You know it. Kick back those feet. Get comfortable. We in for about another hour and a half this morning. We got lots to talk about. Definitely going to be clearing up the air a little bit with this week's. Everything going to be dropping this week. And, of course, tomorrow's drop list. It's looking pretty nice, I will say. And we are going to be opening up our TikTok account next week. I was going to be waiting for, I just ordered like a new phone. So we were waiting for that one. And then I'm going to put our highlights onto the YouTube shorts. And then we'll put them over on the TikTok shorts. So eventually we can stream over there as well, as the channel grows a little bit. Also, big salutes to everyone over on Twitch. Also over on Kick. Good morning. Barack said, morning fam. I was just thinking about those Zudomayo ASICs. I was completely missed that drop. Was it Japan only, or did anyone in the U.S. get a pair? Japan only, I believe, Barack. But they have teased them. I did see them teased a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if we're going to get any in or not. What about that new ASICs drop? Dude, what do you guys think about those? Beans around the ASICs pattern. Let me just take a little side note here. We got the, oh man, what the hell were they called? Sorry. Yeah, let me, I think Streetwear had a picture of them. So let me go ahead and pop that one up. They had like plaid on them. Story Manufacturing. It was a Story Manufacturing collab. Yeah, right here. I don't know. What do you think about the brown pair? I don't know. That lacing system looks just fucking, I hate lacing anyway. That's why I always pick the slip-ons over the ones with laces. But they are pretty sweet. I can't deny that I do like these. I've never had this silhouette, but I would rather probably have the brown pair. Because I don't have any brown sneakers. I don't know if I like these enough, though. Brown running shoes, is that, like, necessary? I usually like, usually like my running shoes with a little schnaz to them, a little glow up, whether it's 3M, whether it's a bright colorway. But these are different. I don't know about all the lacing, though. And that does get excessive. Especially when, I hate tying one lace, so... Maybe if you just put the white laces in, and then maybe take that second pair out. I don't need all that. I'd take the Zudomayo over these, especially the Joker. Bro, that hurt my heart a little bit, Smokey. Did we have to this early? No, I agree. Yeah, they're. These are kind of unique for the model. These look like a gel NYC kind of. But I think I think it's a gel venture. I got my first gel NYC last year. And I don't mind. They remind me of the New Balance 2002. They're really comfortable. But I like the Kayano 14 a lot more. But it's a very different shoe. A lot lighter. You definitely, like for a winter shoe, usually doesn't have them. It's usually made with mesh on the top. So it usually doesn't have good materials for the winter. But as far as like spring and summer, Kayano 14's got to be at least the last 2 years. Probably that one in the 990 V6 I like better. Way more comfortable, I would even say, than the Kayano 14. But both of those, that's my favorite ASIC shoe so far. But there's a lot of ASICs I haven't worn yet. The Kayano 20, which we saw a sweet Bodega collab. We also saw a Kayano 20. I can't remember. There was another collab. Was it Concepts? But they were pretty nice colorways, both of them. Especially the Bodega one was really nice. And I think they had 2 colorways. That one looks comfortable as well, but I never did get a pair of those bad boys. But yeah, the Zudomayo kind of giving me like the off-white vibe. Kind of sweet. There he is, boo. My boy throwing up the assist. Let's go. Good to see you, player. Good morning. The reverse 99. Dude, what do you think about these? What do you think about these bad boys? Let's get on over there to the reverse 99. I really liked. Oh man. Let's see. Where is my? Here, let me pop these up. No thanks. Whoa, you can cop them right now? Damn. Here, let me go ahead and pop these up, Smokey. Are you copping these ones? Or are you copping... Dude, are you copping the regular ones? This colorway's pretty fire, no? Damn, they want $200. 200 for Air Max 95s. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. That's a little excessive. Yeah, full size run. For sure. Damn. Is that how much the big bubbles are going to be too? Oh boy. Are these going to be? Oh man. I have to get a 10.5. I would have to get a 10.5. They're sold out. 10.5s are sold out, so they're going quick. I'm just going to go ahead and get this one out because I got to at least check out, else I'm not going to get any of these. Check out. Yeah, $190. I was complaining about the price, but that's just what I always do. All right, we're solving the CAPTCHA. There we go. Draw a box around the biggest cat. Oh, I have 2 cats fighting on the toilet. What a CAPTCHA. There we go. All right. Well, let's see what kind of line we got in, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. There we go. Oh, we got Gumby the puppy also in the house. Don't got his camera turned on, but we'll definitely do that. He wanted to join us this morning. He's getting litty in the background. There we go, gang. Gang, Marcus. A big up, Nolan. Let's go. Big salutes. Good morning, G-Face. What's poppin'? We coming in proper. Big salutes. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We've made it halfway through the week. Gonna be a fun weekend. But yeah, they just did us a little bit dirty, which we expected. Actually, I didn't go for them right away. And honestly, I would, these ones are pretty dope though. It wouldn't matter to me what pair I got. I want them to be more comfortable, honestly. But I'm not going to pass up either one of these if we can get them. I like the good news is maybe Undefeated will do a neon yellow colorway. We'll see. But it is a pretty dope colorway, I got to say. Yo, got me out of Miami, BOGO Marcus. You better give SB Rami a DM. Slide into his DMs and get in there. He's got you. Old school. Let's go. He goes, you got to check the sizes. A lot of sizes sold out. Yeah, mine. Oh, mine came back. Less than a minute. Yo, the old hoopty. What do they call that? The old Houdini? Oh, the old okie dokie is what I call it. Nolan said I want the pink ones. Yo, good point, Noel. Me too. That pink colorway is so fire. Damn, look at this. We slid in. We slid in for the win. What do you know? All right, gang, gang. There we go. We'll see what happens. 190. We got the MoMA store, though. I don't, it is what it is. Should I grab the 10 or not? All right, there we go. 1128. There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got to put my shop address. Let me change that. There we go. No. Yeah, they didn't let me check out. They took the 10 out. They took the 10 out, man. Fucking A. I should have went for the 9.5 sold out, too. All right. Well, I probably saved some money then. Damn. These ones do look good, though. Yeah, we'll take a look at the pink ones. We'll take a look in hand at the pink. The pink ones are fire. But these neon ones, I mean, to me, like if you're going to grab 95, these ones are sweet, in my opinion. But you can't go wrong with the pink ones. We got a lot of good pink ones. We also got that CDG collab dropping tomorrow. Do you guys want to talk about those? Who's grabbing these? Let me go ahead and pop on over. I'll at least put it up on the big board, and then we'll go take a look at an in-hand look at those SB 95s. Beans, we're kind of on the SB 95 streak. I'd kind of like to stay there. Feel that one's nice and hot right now. I love these. All right, let's stay on the 95s. Now, we did see a black 95 not too long ago. All right, we did see a black 95 not too long ago. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the big board. We got the Cactus Flower Air Max 95. We also got an in-hand look at that Austin Reeves. Or sorry, not I just called him Austin Reeves. He kind of looks like him, I'm not going to lie. But Brandon Podziemski, old school's going to kill me. I messed up the name of his favorite player. No. But yeah, we do got an in-hand look too at the, these are called like the Rigger AR1s. Two different colorways, but the pink colorway is kind of looking buttery, I will say. And then we also have, the pink ones, which are going to be right there on the right-hand side. We also got a pair of the black SBs, the SB95s, looking kind of buttery. Let's take a look. We got a video here. No sound of the video, so I'll just go ahead and talk over it. Man, these are great, dude. A shout out to everyone that's going to help me with the assist. I've been working on my dunks. We've been trying to throw it down. My shot is always on point. So, I think I can handle anything as long as it's in arm's reach. We'll definitely finish it. I do want these. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I really like them. In fact, this colorway might be better than the Neon 95s. And these pinks, I don't know. I mean, like I say, the light pinks are not a bad consolation prize. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. The light pink ones kind of look good. Either way, we probably need both of these. Yo, Smokey, W on 10.5. Gang, damn, you got through? Let's go. We spinning, we winning. We got our first W of the morning. Gang, got him. Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me.
There we go. Let's keep the dubs coming in. Congratulations. There we go. Hell yeah, the reverse 95. Smokey, did you think you were going to pick those up this morning? Can't wait to see those. Dude, the material on those actually looks really nice. Yeah, those are tempting. I can't make it through the caption. Dude, they made me, dude, my cap show was insane. It was like two caps humping on top of the toilet, and then I had to draw a box around like the biggest one. Wild picture, I know. What did I do to get blessed with that? Who knows? It's always something new. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, I never got through there. They did load up my size again, but they wouldn't let me check out. But I'm not that mad. I'm not that mad at it. Not too big of a deal. Not too big of a deal. I know. 210 shift. Wally cooked this. Well, man, you just started, Smokey. You just started. That's the thing. But hey, it's a last charade before the summer. We're going to have one hell of a summer. I tell you what, it's going to be a wet one. We already got the Super Soakers dropping tomorrow. We're going to pick those up and a couple beach towels. Always got to be prepared. Absolutely. But we do got two Super Soakers dropping on Supreme's drop tomorrow. You know it. Hot girl summer. And we're just coming around the corner. The good thing is we got a lot of heat. We got a lot of heat coming out. And will cool down a little bit in the summer, but, usually from 420 all the way usually till the end of May, we get a lot of good SBs, a lot of Kobe's, and we got Kobe Day coming up as well. We got the Kobe's going to be dropping. We got the Kobe 9s dropping on GG Day. So we got some good Kobe's dropping as well. I want both of those if I can make it happen. If I only could get one, I'd probably rather. Those 9s are pretty dope. But the what does? I mean, obviously I would probably want a pair of those. I think I would have an easier time trading for the GGs. Because I should have bought the Halo 9 EM and just kept it in, like, for a custom down the road. That would be like the perfect silhouette to get customized. And it is a good colorway, I think, on the 9 EM. There he is! My boy. Yo, we full sending it this morning. Big salutes. Yo, we got some dubs. Well, Smokey finessed. He cooked on the Air Max 95 reverse. Pretty sweet sneaker. We're just kind of talking about our backup plans. But good to see you, player. Big salutes. I ordered the washed brown box logo. Dude, you guys got to check this out. Oh, man, check this out. So, Kai Sinat. He did some modeling for the upcoming Bape collaboration. But before the Bape collaboration came out, he opened up that Imran Potato, that ball sack backpack. Let's go take a look at that as well. And let's go ahead and see his reaction when he opened up Smokey's favorite backpack. Actually, it might be mine. I love this backpack. But yeah, let's take a look. Someone sent him the Imran Potato backpack. I'm sure most of you guys are aware of it. We've talked about it quite a bit. Yeah, old school, the Liverpool 95. Yeah, we got an in-hand look at that as well. No, Smokey, you did not. Just spent my what the Kobe money on my Air Max. Oh shit, we got to hit him. Yeah, that is, I think we got I believe we got a sound bar for that. No, congratulations, my boy. Hell yeah. The good news is we got a lot of stuff. Let's see what Kai actually thought about his new backpack. All right, if we don't get audio, let me know in the chat. Okay? I want you guys to hear this.
Nigga, I know this ain't what I think it is.
I think so sweet.
Nigga, am I holding a ball sack right now? Hold my nuts, y'all.
It looks good, man.
Hold my nuts. Hold my...
That's what I'm saying. It actually looks, it actually goes with the fit pretty well.
Yeah, that ass. Like, hold my nuts, man. Real nigga shit.
I got to get one of these for my sister, dude. I got to get one of those for Sister Callie. Oh, man, she would have a hoot, dude.
Hold my nuts, nigga. Wait, is this kind of hard, though? This is so ass. This is so ass. Is this fire or this?
Fire.
This is so ass. What the fuck? Book bag.
Man. Oh, yeah, I gave it to the homie. With a little hand-me-down there. There we go. What's up, Ig? Big salutes. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We just kind of making it halfway through the week. We're just kind of getting caught up with where we left off yesterday. We kind of left off at the Supreme drop. So we will be going over the prices, the drop list as well this morning. And then we'll be catching up with some more sneaker news as well. And then also ranking Soul Savvy. Ranked, I think, the top 12 or 15 what the Nike sneakers. So I wanted to go ahead and look at those and react with you guys. See what you guys are feeling about those. There we go, baby. Hunter in the house. We making some noise. Big salutes. Good to see you guys. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over again. We just had a drop of the reverse 97s. We did get a couple W's in the chat. Unfortunately, I couldn't get through the queue. But I guess that'll just leave us with a few more options when it comes to the weekend. All right, then I wanted to go ahead and pop on over because we just had Air Max Day. Now we got those big head dot swoosh Air Max. We just had the pre-order. Those were pretty sweet. The Donkey Kongs were pretty sweet, but were really limited. Would you guys be down, because Sean Witherspoon made like 3 different colorways of these back in the day, back in 2018. Would you guys want either of these colorways? I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, man, I mean, these colorways don't look bad, like with like the material, but then they don't even compare to, like, I mean, they are pretty good. The one on the bottom I like a lot more. I just think the material looks pretty good. I hate when they use leather on those. But none of them compare to, to the one he did. I would love to see them retro the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 9, like, what are we calling that? The Air Max 1 97. In fact, I think the 97, especially the 97 and the 95, I think look the best in suede or nubuck. But I definitely think corduroy. I would pick corduroy. I would pick cloth. I would pick plastic over leather. I just don't love the way the leather looks on that one. No for me. What do you mean? That bag is nuts, Mad Max. That was a good one. Hell yeah. Vuset been waiting years for these Sean W. Sky Blue. Do you think they'll drop them? I would rather have them probably drop the 2 colors that didn't, but dude, I remember back when these dropped, like, just, it didn't seem like I was going to get it. Like, they were out of reach, especially where I was in my life. Like, I definitely wasn't paying resale for sneakers back then. But I do really like that shoe. A really good, like, that was a really good era. Like, the 2017, 2018. If there was one regret that I had is I wish I had more money back then. It would have been further along in my life because, that summer there were so many good shoes that dropped. The 10-pack, all the Off-White collabs. Oh, such a good 2 years. All the Yeezys that were really hot back then. Sneaker market was going crazy. Hell yeah. And I think we're going to be back on an uptick. We're kind of always going up and down, kind of like a roller coaster. I feel like, if we're not on the low end, because, it's been a pretty big buyer's market for the past couple years. I feel like since the economy has been down. But I'm hoping we can get out of that. And, we have been seeing improvements. I mean, we've also been seeing increases on the retail price of sneakers. But overall, it looks like we're trending in the right direction. It's a great time to be a sneakerhead. And not only that, but once Nike gets back to where they used to be, now we got all these other brands that, are definitely eating cake, whether it's Puma, we got Saucony, and they keep on signing, dope artists, dope athletes. And I really like where New Balance and Saucony and Asics, all 3 of those brands are headed as well. I think I might get one of those. I might try those, even though I don't need them. I kind of got talked into those Jamie Thomas Warsaw sneakers. I saw a video where they got cut in half, and I got talked into a pair of those. If I can get those in a low top. Now Jamie Thomas he's been the founder of a lot of dope brands in the like sneaker brands in the past, from Audio. You got Circa. I think he was part of Ez for a while, but he has this new line called Warsaw Sneakers. And then just the materials on these bad boys, like they cut them apart. They did like a puncture test, all the stuff they usually do. And these held up better than like most of the skate shoes, and they were made with like all real. I'm trying to show a picture of them. We don't have like a great picture, but I haven't even seen the low top ones. I can't remember what do you guys know? Oh, here's the low top ones. Yeah, they're super basic, but they come like with the suede is like one piece because there's no stitching. So there's like really nowhere where no weak spots in the shoe for your shoe to rip apart. Let me know in the chat if any of you guys have sported a pair of these. Any of my skaters out there. Yeah, even if I just get a pair, maybe do a little wear test. Yeah, let's see. There we go, JV Ghost Rider. What's happening? Buenos dias, mi amigo. Esteban, or good morning. My Espanol, porquito. Hell yeah. ¿Cómo está, JB? All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, I think I did see a video where it was a high top, but I can't remember what sneaker channel. He cuts all the sneakers. He does a lot of work shoes. I forget what the name of it is. I'm sure one of you guys will hopefully bring it up. If not, yeah, I don't even know what the name is. But they do like puncture tests. They test the leather. And then eventually yeah, there we go. Me gusta la noche. Absolutely. 7 días a week. Hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop on. Roseanneville, yes. Brock, thank you. Yeah, they did like a test on these, and I was super impressed. I mean, they're definitely, you might not like love the look of them, but just to beat up and to skate in, I think I got to try these. Yeah, Roseanneville, exactly. I love watching them, by the way, so big up Roseanneville. Even if they don't do like an athletic sneaker, I like watching them cut apart the sneakers, and I love seeing what's inside, especially some of the expensive ones when you're like, oh man, they like there's a lot of plastic on them. They'll melt down like the leather, and to see how much plastic's in it. It's a really, really dope channel in my opinion. And they've probably cut through almost like every pair, whether it's like GR sneakers or like the high end ones over $1,000. They've cut up Balenciagas. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they did a video on these bad boys, and I was pretty impressed. I've definitely had some friends over the year, or not the years, but like the last probably 2 years that have skated in these, but I've just never got an opportunity to get them on my foot. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. I did want to talk about a couple things. We also have we got some more pink Jordan 5s coming out. Now, we do have one in August going to be coming out. We got the Jordan 5 Awake collaboration. As you guys know, I believe that one is set for the end of August. All right, let's go ahead and, oops. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put the Awake up on the right side. We also got the Amamanier SBs drop in. We got a Sunday drop as well on the Nike Sneakers app this week. On Sunday, that is. So we will be streaming on Sunday. Oh, not Awake Nike SB, sorry. Let's go pull these bad boys up. All right, let's go ahead and move right here. Yeah, we got the Awake. I kind of like these. What do you guys think about the Awake? Yeah, it looks like August 29th. So, yeah, I like the color on the Awake ones a little bit better. I know, I do too. Yeah, I feel like a few people like these. But the white and pink ones are going to be landing on October 11th. And then we also had another means we got the ATL Day, or a bunch of these brands drop. Nike also does one. They got, I think theirs is like black and red this year. But they're going to be celebrating 414 Day with the new Adidas Forum. These are kind of dope, I will say. I don't love the forums, but I like their collaborations. The Unheard of brand is probably my favorite one. Definitely. All right, and then let's go ahead and hop on over. We also have a date for these. These are going to be dropping on May 2nd. Right now, for all my foamy homies out there. We also got some looks at a couple more colorways that are probably not going to be dropping. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. Yeah, there's also going to be a Palace Doc Martens collab, in case you were wondering, on Friday. There is actually, I will give them some credit. There is some dope. There's a dope jacket that's going to be dropping over on Palace for this week, which I think is, I don't know. I haven't seen anything I've really wanted to cop over there in some time. But they do got a few different colorways of the Doc Marten collab going to be dropping on Friday as well. I want the Oinksters still, Nolan. Yeah, right? Well, they did see Unheard of brand put out a post, I think, yesterday. And they said that there's, like, more sizes. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, look at this. This is what they put out. Yes, what is this? Yeah, 18 hours ago. All right, 18 hours ago, they said leftover and unclaimed pairs of the Unheard of brand Adidas Bliss Blue Pork Chop Piggy Runners, the Addy Star Cushion 3, $185 in men's sizing 4 through 14s. No 7s are available right now, in store only. If there's any leftover pairs, they'll get thrown up online. So, you know, I mean, of course, I want a pair, so I've been keeping an eye, but yeah. Nolan said that they dropped. Did they drop more pairs? Yeah, I sent them. Now, the question is, these were supposed to be really limited. How limited were they? Because I believe they were supposed to be under 1,000 pairs, and it just seems that maybe they've been keeping them, you know, maybe there was only 1,000 pairs, but it seemed like we've just had a couple opportunities. Smokey said, yeah, they dropped the link last night. For sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they still had some for online or not. Cheesy, what's poppin'? Yo, good morning. Cheesy is the Mag Burger for lunch. God damn. There we go. Yeah, giddy up. Hakuna Matata. Good to see you, player. You know it. I never saw the blue ones at B. Really? Oh, my God. The blue ones are the best. Yeah, the blue ones are fucking, I want a pair so bad. I haven't been able to get a pair. But yeah, let's go on over to StockX. Like, how are they doing over there? Because, yeah, I probably can throw in a bid, I'm guessing. Yeah, the bids are still, they were around $250 for my size. So I would probably want a 10 if I could. So yeah, we're right around $250. If I did squeeze into 9.5, I could probably put a little bit lower bid. But I'll probably try that. See if I can't work something out. Not too much above retail, you know. Hey, man, we might have to make it happen. All right. Then let's go ahead and go on over. We're about 11 days away from 420. 303 board shops. I'm sure these will be at all of your local skateboard shops that have Strange Love skateboard brand in them. But they will be dropping, it looks like, on 4/14. So these are going to be going live on Monday. So even before 420. It looks like 420 is going to be on Sunday. But these ones will be dropping the Monday the week before. And I don't really like these ones, they got like kind of an Easter theme. Yo, this gorilla one, the grasshopper kind of fire. But they got one with, this one's the best. Yeah, with all the characters on it. They got the Trix Bunny. They got the Captain Crunch. They got the Toad from Smacks. They got the Rice Krispies trio. And they're all just getting ripped. They got the Fruity Loop. They got Lucky Charm there. I do like this one. Got the Strawberry Cough fingernail paint. What the fuck? There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. Even some merch for this one as well. The merch is always the most fun. Cheesy 11.
So Much Soul donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Salutes to the best streamer and sneaker community in the morning, saluting face.
Yo, a big up, So Much Soul. Appreciate the support. All you guys coming in. You guys are freaking rock. Big salutes once again. Thank you. 420 is Easter Sunday and WrestleMania Sunday. We getting wild. Let's go. You know it. Hell yeah. Big ups to Soul. How we doing this morning, player? Yeah, 11 days away. Going to be a fun little weekend. Kind of getting us going. Nothing too crazy going on, but definitely some key pickups, in my opinion. We definitely got to get a pair of the 95s eventually. But we do got some good collabs. We also got the Cortez 95 going to be dropping. I'm going to definitely concentrate on that one. What's the link, Ann Hustle? Well, for the 420 drop, they'll be dropping, like, I was going to probably stream, like, the Strange Love drop. But they'll be dropping at, like, most of the skate shops that have the Nike SB accounts. This one specifically is going to be going live. They're going to be in store, and any leftovers are going to be going online on Monday, April 14th. So a few days before 420, you will be able to get our mitts on them. The board shops will have different drop days. It's just 303 boards will just be dropping on that day. And then there'll be other places you can get either the merch or the decks. Yeah, and on the top of the deck, it's kind of dope. They got the That's All, folks, right there in the middle. These are pretty sweet. And this comes on a really, really big week for Supreme, in my opinion. Even though there's not a big collab this week, I think they're dropping some really dope skateboard decks, in my opinion. There we go. Big dog caving. Gang. Good to see you. Love the energy. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We just kind of working through our week. We about halfway there. Things definitely going to pick up once tomorrow starts and we head into the weekend. But Friday and Saturday probably going to be the highlights of the weekend. If you haven't copped the J-Tips, that is also going to be dropping. You also have an opportunity to grab the Amam and Yer. And that's supposedly going to be the same day. They're going to be dropping on the 15th. So that's supposedly going to be next Tuesday. We got the Amam and Yer Jordan 3 dropping. And then we also got the Jordan 4 SB is also slated to drop on that day as well. So I'm telling you, we're going to kind of have a little bit of a slower week this week. But next week, we'll also pick up. We got some banger drops. And then we also got 420 going to be coming up as well. So we like to pay attention to the 420 drops. Usually they do something fun. I haven't seen has Moondust Studio done anything? There we go. Old Moondust. Moondust usually makes something kind of fun for the drop as well. They usually do like a dope box. I haven't seen anything yet. They'll probably put something out over the weekend. But we'll definitely keep you tapped in as well. If you're not already part of the Discord link going to be down in the video description. We try to keep you up to date with the latest and the greatest links, raffles, all that good stuff. Also, I love seeing your guys' W's and your drip picks. Let me know what you're undead stocking. Link going to be down in the video description. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. All right, let's go ahead and move this one. The Laces box. Oh, they already got one? The Laces box. Let's take a look at it. Always got interesting things, right? Oh, you know what? All right, I'm going to leave that thing. I would love that box with the laces. Yeah. Yeah, that was the recent one. Yeah, that would be sweet to be filled up with. I mean, I would love that many extra SB laces. I feel like that's why I got the Polaroid SBs. It's just for the laces. But yeah, lots of sweet pairs. Kind of like the Crenshaw skate clubs. You got an extra pair of insoles. Or like the Wizard of Oz ones. I'll always take a sweet extra pair of insoles as well. But yeah, I'm guessing he usually cooks something up for 420. Ooh-wee. Yeah, and again, these ones did get delayed till May 7th. So they will be dropping next month. And then our Supreme SBs did get delayed a little bit. So those ones will also be a bit delayed as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What else we got going on? We got caught up here. We got about 12 minutes till the top of the hour. So let's go ahead and make some money moves. Let's get this one on the... Let's get this one off the old screen right there. All right, where are we at? Yeah, let's get on over to... How about let's go before we get on... we talked about those Pata Air Max 90s. Again, pretty underwhelming on those bad boys. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got a couple we got one Jordan 1, a new colorway of the Jordan 1 and a foam posit just to take a quick look at. And then we'll hop right on over to our What The list and we'll react to the best Nike What The sneakers according to Soul Savvy. But we got another Jordan 1. Looks like this is a women's release. This one not going to be dropping till 2026. Kind of giving me those Kobe Air Force One vibes. And then also, we didn't talk much about these. But we got another Foam Posit Pro. We got a couple of them. I think the Pine Green one is going to be dropping around holiday. This one, kind of in that UNC colorway. They're officially calling it University Blue, which I believe is the UNC colorway. Let's see. University Blue? Or that was on the last pair of Jordan 1s that dropped with that UNC blue on them as well. But these ones look like they're going to be tentatively set for spring of next year as well. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. I want to take also a look before we get to the What Does. I also wanted to take a look at that over to the NBA and take a look at that KD, or not KD, that D book pack. And then we also had PJ Tucker rocking, again, the GT Cut Future. Yesterday we saw the GT Cut Futures. Let me start there. We had 4 different colorways. And then we saw PJ Tucker rocking a pair last night in New York. So let me go ahead and hop on over there. I still think that the one Wale was wearing on the bottom that looked like the Kryptonate foam posit. This is the one that PJ had. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video. Again, a pretty sweet shoe. I don't know if I'm going to like him as much when I get him on foot, but I appreciate the new design. And then, PJ Tucker, of course, was rocking these ones. They do have like a 3M overview. So they do look better. I think they look a lot better under the camera light. It'll be interesting to see how that ankle feels. I think that's my only question about those. But yeah, I definitely think they look a lot better with the flash on. But yeah, let's say PJ Tucker rocking them. See him shooting around in these bad boys. Surprising colorway. I'm surprised he didn't go with the orange colorway. Especially being in New York. Yeah. A Bulldog, yo, UNC Pro Foams Fire. My man is really itching to grab some more of those foams. I still got to grab the Galaxy one. Hell yeah. You know it. There we go, JB, heading out. All right, my boy, heading out to a meeting. Hell yeah. Have a great day. Thanks for coming by, player. Cheesy Soul on 420. I'll be cooked. Oh, man. Do we have to have another pig roast for 420? Let's see what day. It's going to be on a Sunday. We're going to be going live this Sunday because we got the What the Kobe's dropping on the Nike Sneakers app. I believe they're dropping on Sunday. I don't know. You guys tell me. Let's take a quick gander. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop them up on the window. Let me just go over to the other screen. Yeah, looking at the calendar. Yeah, Sunday, April 13th, 9 a.m. Looks like we got a little draw. So we will be live on Sunday Fun Day. We pulling an all-nighter. You know it. Max... It's 0 minutes really put with those shoes to the test, right? Damn, he didn't play at all. Oh, goodness. Looked good from the bench. Yeah, he's got pretty. As he gets older, you know, all of his sweet sneakers that he's got, he'll just, you know, be viewed from the bench. Hey, but it works. I'd still rather have the sneakers, I guess. Damn, they didn't give him any minutes. Unbelievable. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Something that I was actually pretty happy to talk about today. I've been giving these a lot of shit, and deservingly so. Everything I say is fully justified. The rollout for the D-Books, I just feel it could have been so much better. We're finally getting, we've seen one fragment collab. We've seen a fragment collab. Now, we've seen a ton of dope customizations on these. You know, very similar silhouette to the Air Force One. So, I mean, the sky is the limit with the colorways they could use. I'm actually a fan of this one. You know, whether it's his Sedona colorway, his Flagstaff colorway, the colorways that are dropping, you know, he's staying true to, like, his personality. The only thing is they've been some ugly colorways. I don't know why he keeps using the Blazer Low. Like, you know, I almost thought he didn't put that colorway on his sneaker. I was like, no way. He's going to drop a collab and not put one of those on the D-Book One, but we do see them on the D-Book One. No, not here. So yeah, the Blazers don't even interest me one bit. So this is what interests me. If Nike does another drop where they drop the Blazer Chevy collab, but they don't drop the D-Book, like I think we'll definitely be taking a break from Nike for a while. These are fire. Like, you know, imagine, I mean, how many more colorways they could do like something similar with. I mean, this is almost like as simple as they could get, but they are butter. They are butter. I think these ones are by far the best D-Book colorway. Especially the materials. You know, you could put, I think, those patent leather ones that he wore the other night were super buttery as well. The ones that I think they were down here. We looked at them. PJ Tucker had them on. They had the patent leather on them. Yeah, right here. Yeah, the patent leather looks pretty good on the D-Book ones. Like I said, the sky is the limit on this sneaker. Because you know, a lot of different colorways would look good. But I do think that Chevy colorway is decent. What do you guys think? Yeah, do we also get a green colorway? I always question what colorway they're actually going to put on the D-Book One. And I think the yellow one is the only suede. Like, I mean, suede just looks so good on that silhouette. But man, give us all three of those colorways on the D-Book. Why are there any colorways on the Blazer? Please tell me. Got the Chevrolet logo there on the back. Even that green colorway would have been fire on the D-Book one. They're only going to give us the gold colorway, which I'll take. It'll be my first D-Book worth comping, but yeah. There we go. Real art manifest. What's poppin', player? Good morning, good morning. 3 a.m. goes hard on these. I want them. Hell yeah. You know it. All right. Yeah, now we can kind of get to, we got two things kind of I wanted to talk about. We've gotten caught up with pretty much the rest of it. I did want to go over the Soul Savvy. They ranked the top 12, I think, what does. So we're going to take a look and react to their list. And then we'll take a look at the Supreme drop list and all the prices as well. And that should probably get us right to our sweet spot. Let us know if there's anything else you wanted to talk about or have me bring up. Let us know in the chat. All right, so Soul Savvy took the opportunity to rank their favorite What the Nike sneakers of all time. Now, this is just Nike, the What the sneakers. So let's go down this list and see what they have chosen and see what we think about them. All right, so let's go and start first and foremost. Number 12, they got the Nike Mercurial Superfly. Actually, these are kind of fire. Let's go ahead and pop up StockX. I'll pop them up over here just so we can get a clue how much these bad boys are going for. The Mercurial Superfly. And then all right. I don't know if we got that colorway. Okay, they might not be over up on StockX. In case they're not, we'll just go ahead and keep that one open. Not copping if they can't even make flip play-ins. Max. I know. It hurts a little bit. But what hurts worse, I've talked about it a lot. I mean, I don't want to bring it up again because I'm sure you guys have heard it enough. But, yeah, what we did to our team when we got KD before KD even got hurt this year, they should have gotten rid of him. And I know Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause, but I guarantee if they would have traded KD, they could have probably forced him, even if it was a bad trade, just so they could have taken, even if they just took on a shitty contract. That way, they can get their draft picks back. Because it was going to be a shitty trade anyway with the money matching up. It was never going to look good, but they should have just rebooted and kept D-Book and then just basically started over again. Reset one more time. They had it perfect, but when we got KD, I wouldn't even say when we got KD, what happened where we traded our whole future away was when we got Bradley Beal. And we didn't need to do that. We honestly didn't even need KD. We could have taken all of our draft capital. We had already gotten to the Western Conference Finals with D-Book and a bunch of the young talent, the young core that we had. Yeah, they blew that up and ooh. Doug, no, oh my. The what the Superfly. We're talking about spikes now. Because we got a sweet spike. Travis Scott has been getting knee deep in the spike game as well. He's got another collab coming up, I believe. I think the next Travis Scott we got is the Jumpman Jack. But after that, after the Jumpman Jack, I believe we're going to have a spike. It's going to be a collab. But we still got that neon Jumpman Jack I was going to bring up on the screen. I don't know where they are. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, yeah, they're there. Okay, I thought I had them pulled up. Yeah, these are going to be dropping this month at the end of April. Yeah. Sorry, last night, Game J Mac. Womp, womp, womp. Right? Oh, man. Oh, no, not more Travis. Yeah. Well, it looks like he's going. On over to the spikes. Yeah, they had a picture of him. I didn't bring the picture. But basically, they just got like the reverse swoosh on them. Weren't anything too crazy. We all just need more preem. That's what I'm talking. I like the way you're thinking, Dunk. I like the way you're thinking. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Big up, Biggie. I'm Biggie Smalls. Appreciate you guys tapping those buttons, sharing the show, telling a friend, all that good stuff. Again, Discord link also going to be in the video description. All right, number 11. We got the Thomas Campbell Nike SB Dunk High. Now, this is one I was not aware of when I first looked at this list. There was also another, the What the Dunk right there. How much are they going for? Not crazy, but I mean, when I think of a What the, maybe that's why this is literally the first time I've ever seen this SB. Yeah, that's crazy. The What the Spikes, the Spizikes. No, there better not be any What the Spikes in there. If you're talking about the Spizikes. There we go. Hey, well, big up. How you doing, Biggie? Glad you found us. Happy hump day. We just kind of getting through Wednesday. Pretty low-key morning this morning. Just kind of wanted to pick up where we left off yesterday. Talk about, if anything, of course, we'll be keeping an eye on the monitors if anything crazy drops. But the last two stories we're going to concentrate on today are going to be our reaction to the top 10 What Does that we're looking at now. And then next one, we're going to go through the Supreme drop list for tomorrow plus the prices as well. And that'll probably put us right at the exact perfect time. Doug Douglas, Thomas Campbell, what sucks. They don't like them, huh? Yeah, maybe there's a reason I hadn't heard of them, but I mean, they're not terrible. I've probably seen worse, but yeah, I wouldn't be going. I mean, even the P-Rods are better than these. And I like the P-Rods, but, I would even put those above these. Then we got the Dornbecker. I would also put the P-Rods above these. What do you guys think? we got to get higher on this list, and then I'll be able to tell you kind of where I would have had things. But I also like the P-Rod What Does over these as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Supreme drop list for tomorrow is going to be crazy. All right, now we in the top 10. At number 9, we got the What the KDs. The What the KD at number 9? All right, now if we get through this list, and there are What Does, of course, there's going to be a ton of them. They got to be Nike, but let me know if you really like a specific What the. I think the KD 15 What the was better than these KD 4 What Does. Huh? Yeah, I just wanted to see. Do we got a price on the KD 4s? Yeah, I didn't see them over on StockX. But I don't know if I would have these in my top 10 personally. But yeah, let's go to number 8. Ooh, the What the LeBrons. I don't even know if I'd have these in my top 50. No, I'm just kidding. All right, What the LeBron. So yeah, this one is gonna be like number. Not a big LeBron guy, as far as sneakers are concerned. We got the LeBron. Yeah, those are the LeBron 16s. These look like these were the earlier ones. I don't see them over on StockX either. Not a big deal. I don't really need to be pulling them up over there. Just kind of wanted to go over these. Yeah, these suck. That's what I'm saying. Yo. Oh, shit. I forgot about the banger. Friday night, baby. Hey, we halfway there. That's what I'm talking about. I was going to ask you. Yeah, I forgot. I keep on forgetting, but it's a Jordan 1 low banger on Friday night. You know it. We're going to be coming in lit. It's going to be a fun night. If you're not doing anything, remember, guys, Friday night, every Friday, we do sneaker battles over at the Doghouse. This week, we got another banger. It's going to be focused on Jordan 1 lows. We got Ghost Rider and Money Fresh going to be showing us a show, performing at top notch. Man, it's going to be a fun one. Hell yeah. And then we got, I think, 2 weeks left. And then we go for the winner's bracket. And then we got another bracket if you took an L. And then all those people are going to face each other. And then we'll kind of keep going tournament style. And then we also got some tag team matches coming ahead. We're trying to get that thing nice and hot for the summer. And we're going to be cooking every Friday night with you guys, hopefully. Again, that's going to be over on a Bulldogs channel Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. There we go. All right, what do we got next? Dude, these shouldn't even be in the top. I'm serious. These shouldn't be in the top 25. I think I would put a shoe that isn't even a what the ahead of these. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're going back to the Air Max again. I mean, not terrible, but would these be in my top 10? Probably not. We got the What the Air Max 95s. Let's see. Do we got them up on the... Yeah, the What the 95s. Yeah, I got it in grade school at least. We'll go ahead and at least pop... Oh, shit, the grade school ones, it looks like they're like a different color. Oh, no, that's just the other shoe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they have any regular sizing on those. But again, yeah, these ones would be with the LeBrons. Yeah, don't know he likes the 95 banger. I don't know if I like the 95. What does? They're definitely better than the LeBrons. You know, they should be ahead of the LeBrons. LeBron shouldn't have even been on the list. I'll have to think about those. Now we do sleeping element. Get the LeBron doll too, man. I might have to. I might have to get both him and Ken and put him in the Barbie car, the two new lovers. The two new lovers. That's why they made the doll for Ken. The ladies don't want nothing to do with it. Been enjoying the sneaker battles over there. Amazing panel and bout. Hell yeah, Biggie. And we're going to keep on growing it. Absolutely. And then if you, let's say, have work on Friday night, another great channel Saturday night, Area 13. They're not sneaker battles, but he has people come on. He has guests that come over there and flex their heat, is what it's called. But a really fun show to watch. And just, I think last Saturday or the Saturday before, they showed like 450 pairs. Sometimes they go pretty long. Definitely something to catch if you're not doing anything on a Saturday night as well, in case you can't be there on Friday, or maybe you can make them all. We would appreciate that as well. All right, next item that we got up for bid. Dude, these are sweet. The What the KD6 is. Now, I don't like the KD6. I mean, I don't prefer it. You know, I would say... From the old school KDs. I like the new KDs better, actually. That's probably a hot take. The What the KD 16s might be my favorite KD What the. And I don't know if I put any of the KD What does in the top 10. I would put the 4s ahead of these. I would put the KD 4s ahead of these. But these colorways are pretty smooth. You know, these remind me of like the early Kyrie, the Kyrie 4, a little bit with like the midsole with like the teeth on the side. I don't hate them, but they wouldn't be my top 10. Oh man, they hit us with another LeBron. What the? And this one's bad. I would have. Dude, this silhouette is better than the last LeBron pair on here. But again, this shocks me. At number 5? Whoa. Yeah. Hey, there we go, baby. Gang, gang. Yo, the Action Brunsons have just shipped. Let's go. We getting after it.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Looks like the Action Brunsons are going to be shipped out. They're starting to at least, looks like Barack got his pair. So keep an eye on your orders, and maybe they'll go out today as well. Those of you guys that did cop that Action Brunson. But let's go ahead and pop back on over to the what does. Yeah, again, I can't. I mean, this shocks me a little bit. And let them know how you feel. Again, this is over on Soul Savvy. I believe they put this out yesterday, about 15 hours ago. Thought it was a pretty good topic, so I wanted to include it this morning. And then I'm going to, I'm about to ask you guys what maybe I'll ask you what your like top 2 or top 3 are. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the, whoa, they got the new Kobe What Does at number 4. I don't disagree. I think this Kobe What The is very, very nice. I think it almost looks like it's its own colorway. And, I feel like you very rarely get that. It flows well. Colors look smooth. Even coming with some drip, some basketball shorts. Even got the ball. Dude, I don't hate these. I don't hate these being up very high as well. Of course, I'm already in for a lot of raffles. The Kobe 8s, I love wearing them on the floor. They're not my favorite shoe to wear off the floor, but a lot of Kobe's aren't. But I think these look so good. Yeah, I'm going to be going hard in the paint for these bad boys. And hopefully we finesse a couple dubs because, that's my goal. These are going to be definitely, I feel like, going to be top of my list. We also got that CDG Air Max 96. I don't know. We got 3 different colorways. Rami, we coming in hot. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Rami said sneakers past New York City tomorrow for those MoMA Air Max 95s. Dude, Rami, we got some dubs this morning. I almost got through. I think if I would have had the right size, but I know Smokey was also able to finesse a W a little bit earlier this morning. But then they did go pretty quick. So, yeah, we'll definitely be on the lookout for both the Big Bubble 95 OG and as well as these MoMA colorway, the reverse 95. Yeah, good looking shoe. But I would say if we can get the Amam in year 3s, those are going to be dropping on Tuesday. So we're already kind of looking at next week. Let's just focus on from here till the weekend. Yeah, this is going to be our Sunday pickup. Not going to have the day off on Sunday. We're going to be going hard in the paint for the Kobe drop. Should be a fun one. Going to be kind of a fun weekend. Of course, we got sneaker battle night. Jordan 1 Lows Friday night at the Doghouse. All right, let's go to number 3, baby. Only got 3. There we go, the P-Rods. All right. I was going to say the P-Rods have been better than most of these shoes. I might put the Kobe's above these. But they would be mano a mano, I would put them very close. Oh, my God. Number 2. What are we doing? Okay, I mean, is this just like, was this just like a LeBron, I don't know, like marketing or, are we ball licking? I don't know what this is anymore. I mean, this is crazy. Number 2? Again, not top 10. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have the LeBrons at number 1. Oh, my God. I'm sorry I had to put you guys through that. Whoa. I wanted to react live, so I never looked past like number 9, or maybe I might have looked up to number 8. That's crazy. To have all those LeBron, what does in like, dude, number 2? Fire LeBron's, Bulldog. Will goes King James. Oh, man. I guess. You got to be thinking that to like, I just don't like the color of those. I don't mind the top of them. These ones are the best LeBrons that I thought we looked at this morning. I would have these. I would have these probably at number, like if they were gonna, I would have these at probably number 10. The other 2 LeBrons, I don't think I would definitely wouldn't have in there. I would have the Kobe's moved up a couple notch. I would probably have the Kobe's moved up. The P-Rods, I mean, I might even put the Air Max 95s like around probably 5th. I'd put the Air Max 95s around the P-Rod. What does? It would be fun to do this with all the brands. Maybe I'll do this in the future. We'll pull all like the what does from, outside of Nike, and we'll kind of put it together and see what you guys are feeling. No. I'll put all the LeBron's last. There we go. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. There we go. Big salutes going on. Yeah, I just don't. I definitely like the lower LeBrons. I like if I was gonna do a LeBron, I would rather have like the last 4 years. But even then, I've never really been a fan of the LeBron silhouettes. But it's not kind of like the Scottie Pippen silhouettes and like the Charles Barkley silhouettes back when I was a kid. I didn't wear a lot of those. It was pretty much just like I either wore like low tops or Jordans. So usually if I had like another brand, it was either like a cheap Avia or it was like an Adidas, like a low top Adidas Superstar or something like this. Mad Max said the person who made this was born in 2005. Yeah, probably. Yeah, post 2000s, I would say. What the Yeezy 350? Dino got the hearts in the eyes. That would be interesting. Yeah, right? That would be pretty dope. Man, I would love to see like the what the Action Brunsons now. Even right now, the Salehi, what the Salehi New Balance, like what would those look like? I definitely got to get on their Instagrams, got to get on their social media, start calling for it. We want it. Yeah, some New Balance what does would be crazy. The Yeezy Wave Runner, what the? D's, who ranked them? This was Soul Savvy. Basically, usually when I get rankings, what I'll do, unless I'll do like a whole, like usually if I rank them, I'll usually do a tier list. That way I can just rank them, and it's a little bit easier to like visually represent it. But yeah, usually when there's lists like this, I'll just take the list and then we'll just react to it. So, if we thought it was good, why it was good, and if we thought it was bad, why it was bad. I do see the what the... I was thinking about the P-Rods that are coming out. Again, I don't think I'm going to cop these. Besides the SBs that we got coming out, yeah, we got a white P-Rod. Or the J-Rod. They should have dropped like one of these colorways instead of the white and black colorway that we're getting. We are getting a P-Rod one over the summer. We've talked about them a little bit in the past. To be exact, I'll show you a picture of them. It's not going to be for everyone. I don't really like them. I probably won't even cop them. In the early 2000s, it was something different than like an SB. But yeah, we got the what the P-Rod. Or sorry, not the what the P-Rod. Oh boy. The regular P-Rod that's going to be dropping this summer. And then we also have, which we talked about the other day, but we had Eric Costin skateboarding. in that Nike SB Air Force One sample. And then we looked at the Air Max 95 SB that we got coming hopefully this spring, maybe possibly this summer. I'm really excited about those SB 95s. Don't know what the action Brunson on a 990 V4 New Balance would be crazy. Oh, that would be interesting. I would love him to do. Yeah, because he's got those really. It would be cool if they would just pick like a random silhouette and then just have him. Because he's got a lot of dope 1906 colorways and then, yeah, the 990 V6 colorways. He's my favorite. Like, probably for a while, Joe Freshgoods and Salehi were like my favorite New Balance collaborators. And now he's taken the torch in just like 2 years. Like, as far as like color mixing, I just love like from the laces to like his color patterns. Yeah. D said the list was, I know. Yeah, give it, you can go over to Soul Savvy. They just made a post like 15 hours ago. Yeah, here's a link if you want the link. But yeah, they got the post right here. I'll go ahead and put it in there if you want to give them a little feedback. Let them know what your favorites are. I thought I was gonna have this reaction. I didn't think it was gonna be as bad as it was. But that's why we love reacting. That's why I don't like to like go over two of them like beforehand if I am gonna react. I try to make it, keep it for the live show. Keep the reactions so they're organic and all that good stuff. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. What the JFG? That would also be dope. Smoking. Yeah, like what the Soleil, what the JFG. What the Jound would be, I mean, interesting. What the Kith would be kind of crazy. Man, I hope we get some of those. I hope we get some of those. Yeah, Dunk. Never let Soul Savvy rank again. I agree. I think I reacted to another Soul Savvy. I think they were I don't know if I did a video on this channel. But they did a what the Air Max. Like the best Air Max day drops. But they didn't have them ranked. Yeah, I hope the 95 SBs are wider. I do too, D Sneaks, but I don't think they are because I think they're going to have a little padding in the tongue. I hope, but I don't know. They usually, I feel like the Air Max 95s, they keep on making them, pretty narrow. So I just go up like, a whole size. I'm hoping on the 95s, I only got to go up a half size though. But I guess it doesn't matter. I won't skate in those anyway. I'll skate in almost anything. But, the Air Max 95s just don't really got the midsole that, I mean, you could skate in them, but I know I wouldn't enjoy it. I do want to try out that Warsaw sneaker at the skate park as well. Because it's got like, it has basically it's got like a vulcanized midsole, but it has like a big, thick insole. So it's kind of like a cup sole. It's in between a cup sole and a vulcanized sole. So when you're the board feel was, he told me it's not as it's not as feely as a vulcanized outsole, but you got more feel than like a cup sole, but it's in the middle, which is kind of interesting. And I think that's why a lot of people really like those. SB Air Max, that's what I'm gonna, yeah, might be even tighter. Exactly, yeah, because there might, the padding on the tongue just might, have a little bit more of that padding, unfortunately. But yeah, we got the, I don't know if we can see. Yeah, we also saw this unreleased Foamposite. Now, there is a colorway gonna be dropping like this in, I would imagine around the holiday time. It's black with infrared on the bottom. I think they're called the cough drops. We're going to be getting them right around the holiday time, but this is like a reverse colorway. Again, this is another scrapped foam posit. I wish they would have done this one instead of the cough drop color one that they're going to be dropping. We talked about this yesterday, guys. Bape and Kid Super are collabing. This one is going to be dropping over the weekend. On Saturday, they got some of these like slip-on Bape sneakers without the backs. Probably the best shoe has got to be probably the brown one on the bottom. But I'm going to wait for another Marvel collab. We need another Marvel fucking Bape collab. Then we got big up Vu. Vu sent me the link to these bad boys this morning. Some sweet gel Cayano 14 colorways are dropping at some of the Q sites and boutique sites. Also, if you're a Bad Bunny fan, he's got the Bad Bunny Ballerina. They also dropped the Kill Bill colorway. He's definitely trying to capitalize on like the no sole sneakers. I would love to skate in these. I think it would at least be interesting to see what kind of board feel you got in these. I don't know. Let me know if anyone wants to see that these things get skate tested. But they are dropping in a pretty dope colorway. I know Morella got a W on the Kill Bill colorway, but they will be dropping. If you do open up your Adidas confirmed app, they will also be dropping over the weekend as well. Of course, the highlight over the weekend is going to be the What the Kobe's. We're definitely, hopefully going to be ending the week with a bang. And next week is going to be starting with a bang. Because we got Tuesday, we got the Ama Manier Nike sneakers drop. And then we also got the Nike SB Nike sneakers drop. So it's going to be kind of I feel like April, the best of April is going to be in the middle of the month. And then probably the end of the month, we're going to be leaving it in the bang because we got all those early May drops that are real nice. We got GG Day. We also got the Black History Month SBs got moved to the beginning of May. And then also May, we got the Aqua 8's going to be dropping in May. And then we also have one of my favorites, the Jordan 4 White Cements. Even though yesterday I found out I like the white Oreos more. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hey, where Morella? I know she's copping all colors. Absolutely. Big up to our girl, Morella. I'm not sure. Maybe busy right now, but definitely tapped in. I saw that she got a W or was in the Discord a couple days ago. So hopefully she'll be coming out to finesse a W over the weekend. Sending out good love and good vibes her way. You know it. Do you like the limousine pair of these? Oh, man. I don't know. I do. I wish they were basketball. I wish they would have been a basketball pair. Sorry, let me go ahead and pop those up. I probably like these, the CSEF ones. As far as the ones that are going to be dropping over the summer, I would say I probably like these ones and the Haley Wilsons. Probably the best. But let's go and take a look at those. I know I thought we had a video of those. Yeah, the limousine skate. Because we had an update on those bad boys. See, I like the way they looked when they looked like this. I thought they were going to look like the basketball. But yeah, let's go to... let me just go ahead and pull it up on the right-hand side here. All right, so yeah, they came out like a little bit more brown. Yeah, there we go. You know, they look like more of a football than the like the basketball ones. I just saw the limousine SB dunks are gonna come with 5 spare laces, yo, and they're gonna have 3M on them. Yo, let's go. Yeah, drop that bad boy link so I can, yeah, let me go ahead and pop that one up. Appreciate that, Ron. Damn, yeah, those actually look pretty fire with the laces. Shit, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me pop these ones up. There we go. Let me just open up my other. There we go. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if those will look great, but I'll go ahead and pop them up. I was expecting like kind of like a you know, like an ACG lace where they got kind of like the different colors on the. Here, let me pop this one up. Maybe the green laces though. I see they also got the rope laces, Rami. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, maybe the green ones will make them look a little bit better. I don't know. I think just from the looks of those, I think I would probably keep them. I would probably keep definitely the white laces in them. In my opinion. I don't know if we got any more pictures of those. If we go, what time is it? Oh shit. Okay, we got to get ripping here. All right. Let's go ahead and pop this one up. Yeah, I didn't see any more with the laces, but I would definitely probably keep like the white laces in just from the ones I saw. Maybe those green laces would kind of look fire though. Rami said the white laces in them are flat. What do you mean, flat white laces or? Because yeah, it'll cover up. It'll cover up like the part that looks like a football skin. But I think I would probably just use the white laces. Some white leather laces. That might look kind of cool. Like maybe like the white rope laces. I don't know. I always like the fat ones in the SBs. Even if I switch them out, I usually keep like, you know, keep them like that shape. But we need to cop the Ken doll. No, don't do that to me, Hunter. You guys want me to cop the Ken doll? Yeah, we'll put him in the background in like the Barbie convertible with Ken out on their lunch date. That'd be pretty sweet. Man, I wish I had a Barbie doll. You know, I was hoping for one. Maybe in the future. That'll be quite crazy. Right. Yeah, my figure would come with like 20 pairs of sneakers. Just like one pair, the same fit with just a bunch of different color sneakers. All right. Yeah, we talked about, let's just go over here. We got caught up. Yeah, we talked about Wale. We talked about our 420 drops that are going to be coming up. I'm sure we'll start hearing a lot more from the skate shop that are going to be dropping as well. I do got to get running. That is going to wrap it up for our show today. Unless anyone has anything else they wanted to bring up before we get ripping. We will be live again in the morning. Tomorrow morning, of course, we do have the Supreme live drop. I might do another video because we didn't really get to go over the Supreme drop list and the prices. If we can do that, either I can go do a video later today before I go in and bartend, or we can go over it tomorrow. Before the drop itself. You know, we playing foosball now. I thought you said foosball. I'm like, I got a foosball table in the background, baby. Like, we have a little foosball tournament. Hell yeah. I just brought my new foosball down here a few months ago. Am I copping Supreme Mad Max? Yes. I do got to get, we don't have time to go over it right now. But if I do, I might put out a tier list later today. Would be probably later this afternoon. If not, I'm just gonna. If I don't put out the tier list, we're gonna go over it tomorrow morning. I'll get going a little bit earlier, and we'll go over the complete drop list with the prices before our Supreme drop tomorrow. Because it is kind of a low key day tomorrow. So, oh yeah, we'll definitely have time to do that as well. There we go, bongs up. Let me hear that fucker percolating, baby. Let me hear that thing bubble. Smoke puff clouds in the chat, guys. Appreciate you guys so damn much for rocking with us. We also got the Liverpool Air Max 95s around the corner as well. That's a pretty good pair, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll definitely cover. If I don't do a tier list today, we'll go over Supreme, drop list, and prices thoroughly tomorrow. Hey, there we go. Bongs out, thongs out, baby. Hips up, dicks up, man. Spring break season is here. Big salutes. I love you guys. Thank you guys so damn much for the support, all the contributions. Big up so much as well. I love seeing you guys. Thank you. Happy hump day. And I am out. I will see you on the next one. Whoop, whoop. Brrr. Brrr.
Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went hit from the back. Swing. Ever since I was a chick, and I was a shit.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body till you can move. Move, body, move. Move your body till you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at nothing to discuss, I'm not okay, but I get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move. Move, body, move. Move your body till you can move. Move, body, move. Move your body till you can.
Girl, shake it fast for me, shake it fast for me, shake it fast for me, shake it fast.
Yeah. Say what it be, I know the king, follow his lead, repeat after me. I know they lurking, this serpent is circling, but I never worry, cause he got the keys, he let it bleed. Never put me on the freeze, just look how he spit it to me. It'll be out of right after I seek. You can't make the promise unless you the king. Jay with a baby, I am what he made me. No, you cannot shame me, so it's for the birds. Buy for a price, you ain't know what it's worth. He not letting go like it's grandmama purse. Rolling with heavy, he feeling kinda discouraged, cause he feeling down in the dirt. I told him heavy, you only need faith, cause yes, you already did all the work. Life or death, this life is best. I'd rather see the vision complete instead of the speed to find regret. You gotta breathe so you can be free, so you never need the ice and checks. This be my plea, I lost my debt. I gotta cheese, I found my flex. I gotta be, I gotta breathe, I gotta breathe. Keep moving. Keep moving. drive, keep it moving, hit the gas. On to the next, play no dwelling.
Oh no,